Hello and good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I'm here doing another love reading, and this time it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio with regards to your energies in love for the month of October 2019, people. And actually, to be honest with you, Scorpio, the energies are good, because a lot of things are changing in your love zone and in you per se. And because of that change in you, and this I have been observing, in all the readings I've been doing for the month of October 2019 after the eclipses and the Lionsgate portal and all the astrological changeovers that has happened for this period in time. From the month of October, a lot of things are moving around in a different way. People are changing their directions in love, in life, towards their own betterment, towards their own self, towards their own wisdom, guys. And that is exactly what is happening with you too, Scorpio. And that means you're not an exception to the rule, for that matter, because your romance angel guidance has got two cards in here, which is the card of children in the reverse, and then you have the Four of Coins, okay? Now, with this card coming out in the reverse, I've taken it in the reverse. There is a reason, because reverse cards have a different message than the upright ones, guys. So it was at one point in time that your love life was being affected by children. But from the month of October, that particular portion of your story is coming to an end, guys. Now, this children card, I've explained this before, but I'm going to explain for the benefit of those who have not heard me. This children card can be children per se, who are existing in your zone, and they were a factor of concern in your love life because you had to deal with that issues of the children before you could deal or get into your love situation. That is one. The second part of the story with this card in here is your inner child issues. So a lot of people, even as adults, we have inner child issues which we carry with us as a part of our emotional baggage. And we have never healed them, or we have never faced them, and they have been sitting in ourselves subconsciously, and whenever any situation comes up, that inner child thing surfaces. And because of that surfacing, or because of that inner child issues, guys, we go through a lot of traumas in our adult life as well, because we have not completely healed from the past. The childhood memories, the broken homes, if anybody has faced those situations. Parents have divorced, children have gone to foster homes. They have been raised in a bad way, and their upbringing had been a problem. Or parents have passed away at a very early stage in your life, and you have been raised by other people, but you did not have a normal childhood. And that is the reason, those are part of the emotional baggage that you may have not discussed with anybody. But at the same point in time, they are your inner child issues that has been sitting in your zone. Or like I said, it could be children per se, either from your side, Scorpio, or from the person you love. There was something with regards to the children who were coming into your life, into the middle of your love life, and you were not able to override that particular issue. But now from the month of October, you are, okay? You have given up on that children issue or the inner child issue. You're giving it up. And because you're giving it up, guys, y'all are also learning to forgive and forget. learning to heal the lessons you have learned. Even with your inner child issues, you have learned your lessons, people. You have known what it is and what it is not. What is the truth and what is not the truth. You have come to the conclusion, even with your children, if you were having problems, you were just kind of letting that problem go away. You're just kind of pushing it away, but at the same point in time, you're guarding this in your heart. Okay, you're keeping this a secret. You're not going to be talking about this. You're not going to be letting it out in the open of what you are kind of washing away from your soul. You are being very secretive and protecting your heart at the same point in time, because definitely it is a little painful affair, guys. It's not about getting rid of that energy of trouble or problem, but at the same point in time, you're getting rid of something, people, which was very, very internal with yourself. It was an internal issue. Children per se could be an internal issue that you were kind of dealing with their stuff, you were dealing with their problems, you were not able to look over that boundary that you had set, because children were playing a major role somewhere in your life, and you wanted them to first kind of settle down, get their feet on the ground, and then you can think about yourself. Some people could have had that situation, or like I said, inner child issues that you knew that you still, you're protecting, not protect, it's protection, but at the same time you're protecting that particular problem, that you are also at the same time kind of letting it go. It's kind of a very mixed energy, because it's a painful one, people. Okay, whatever you're moving away from your love zone in order to clear that area is definitely not a very happy encounter with this card in here. So there is a little bit of a secret, an internal conflict of letting this go, of resolving this problem, but it's hurting you. It is it's a little hurtful situation for you, that you are kind of keeping it enclosed in your heart and not letting the world see the bleeding heart or the pain that you are going through at this point in time, Scorpio. I'm going to ask for a clarifier for the Four of Coins. Please clarify the Four of Coins for me here. Yeah, see? The King of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse, guys. There you go. Okay? So basically what you are not letting out to the world, or not telling people, is that you are about to take a decision on this issue with regards to your love situation. And that decision, when you take as the King of Swords, will be a different one. But now it's come to me in the reverse, which is letting me know that you're not communicating about this at this point. That's what I told you. You're putting this in your heart, you're closing it out, you're protecting yourself, because it could be an embarrassment for you too to tell people of what you are going through at this point in time, or what actions you are taking. So you're not talking about it at this point, but you are trying to manipulate your strategy with regards to this decision by walking away from that grief. I told you at this point in time that there is a sorrow and a pain with regards to the situation, that you are kind of letting it go. And the Three of Cups in the reverse talks about family, children, third party obligations, karmic situations too. Okay, so this children to me looks to be a third party obligation, guys. More so in your case, Scorpio. Okay, and that is what you are kind of moving away from yourself with regards to your understanding of what you now desire and want in life for your own benefit. So, at this point in time, you will definitely not reveal the secret to anybody, but you know what you are doing, guys. Because somewhere you have realized that the pain, the hurt, the sorrow, the grief, the trouble, everything that you have gone through is with regards to the presence of a third party obligation, which I consider in your case to be the children in here. And you had been dealing with that for a very long time, people. You definitely had been going through this troubled issue in your life for a very long time. But now, from the month of October, you have come to the conclusion that you don't want to keep that in your zone anymore. Not just because of love, but just because of yourself too, guys. Because you have realized that it's not giving you any pleasure, and more so, it is only bringing in more grief, trouble, and hurt in yourself, people. So you are washing that energy away, which is good news, because good news in the sense, people, don't get me wrong, it's good news because of the suffering that you have been going through. And that is why, when you're suffering for a long time and you're still holding on and you're still holding on and you're still holding on with the hope that one day things will come back to its normal course and you will be able to be happy. But there is a time limit that you can hold on to bad energies in life. So if the children per se in here were a trouble factor, or they were giving you trouble and they had made you so unhappy in life that you completely felt bankrupt in their presence because you did not have not only support from them, but even otherwise, love and concern was completely a negative factor with regards to your connection with the children. So if that is the case, guys, if that was what it is, that's what you're washing away more so. In the month of October 2019, because of the trilogy of light, people. And the trilogy of light is the image on this card. It's symbolizing the template of creation. It's an abstract energy spirals, guys. Very abstract. But that forms into some kind of formation and drops down into your consciousness. So when I have this card for you in this reading today, you have to know, or you have to be aware of the fact that the wheel has been set in motion for you. The universe has set the wheel in motion for you, people. So, which means that an abstract idea that you have had floating around in your consciousness or subconsciousness, people, is about to surface in your conscious mind. So pay attention to new ideas over the coming days. And one of these ideas is the seed for the beginning of something completely new in your love zone. So between all you are and all you will be is the present moment. Between all you are and will be is the present moment. Do you believe this? Okay. So be conscious of the relationship of your past, of your present, and of your future. Allow the light of your experience and wisdom to be your beacon as you set a course for a brighter future towards your love zone, people. Okay, so with regards to this energy that I just spoke about the children, you are coming to terms with the new set of light that is tumbling down into your consciousness in the month of October 2019 to heal yourself, people. The Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so what it is that you are leaving the bad stuff behind. You don't want to stay in that energy which has been giving you trouble, which has been like just what I told you, has been mentally causing you a lot of pain and suffering, because somewhere you have come to the conclusion that it was because of this third party obligation, which I consider that made you so unhappy with regards to your situation, people. Okay? So at this point in time, you know, you are you are resisting a transition. You're not telling anybody at this moment in your higher self because you're still working with this conscious and subconscious light that is coming into your zone, but you're trying to heal at the same point in time with regards to the emotional baggage that you are carrying in yourself, people. And the unresolved issues that you now have to deal with, the light that is coming down into your consciousness, that will give you the idea, that will bring in the new motion, because the wheel has been set in motion and you're working with the wheel right now, people. So at this point in time, the emotional baggage is still there in you. You're still carrying that emotional baggage within yourself, people, in your higher consciousness, but that will kind of dissipate as days go by in the month of October 2019. So at this moment, you're not moving anywhere. You're resisting the transition of yourself from one phase to the other. But, at the same point in time, you're working with your energies to clear your mental space as well, people. Please clarify the Six of Cups energy in the reverse for me. Yeah, look. So what is tumbling down into your zone, guys, is the Lover's card, people. Okay? And that is the wheel that has been set in motion to bring back the love that you truly deserve with the person you love. Getting rid of the other issues in your life, Scorpio, because all the emotional baggage, all the things, you're not moving in a new location right now, or you're not moving into into a place right now with your partner in love, but at the same time you know that it's going to bring back the balance in your life the moment this wheel brings down the light from the top into your consciousness, people, and you will get all the answers with regards to whatever you're doing at this point in your higher self. Very important, because you are also going through a lot of pain, sorrow at this moment, like I told you, because you know what, when you have to really do something like this, people you have known, children you have loved, children you have taken care of, children you wanted to see them grow, flourish, be your support, be your strength, be your pillar, whatever it is. But if those are the people that are giving you so much of pain and trouble, you're definitely in sorrow with regards to moving that energy away from your zone. You have gone through this pain, Scorpio. You have. But what is happening is the Queen of Swords has appeared with the card in here, with the sorrow card, to let you know that she's coming here to give you that mental clarity, to be strong, to take this call from the universe in the right way with your mental strength. Because she is very icy and she means business, guys. Okay? For her, what matters is her rational and logic. So with your mental clarity, you are being able to handle that pain and that sorrow in your higher self, Scorpio, because you are going through this period of transition at this point from one to the other, not physically, but mentally. You are definitely moving yourself in a different direction, Scorpio, in the month of October 2019, but which is again at the same time is definitely causing you some amount of trouble, because the wheel has been set in motion and now it's your time to get the mental clarity, to take your mental strength, to move that sorrow away from your zone, people, and stand your ground. You need to stand your ground slowly. It will not happen in one day, in 1 week. You will have to give it time, people. You will have to give it time. But don't lose this battle for yourself. It is a very, very important time for you, Scorpio, in the month of October 2019, where you will have to stick to your decision of what you need and move towards it slowly. There is going to be a slow down in the process with regards to these energies completely dissipating from your higher self, but do it slowly and don't give up this, because you are working towards it and universe is making you move towards your ground, your strength, very, very slowly. It's kind of giving you those energies, those pushes, those nudges that is definitely making you move towards the right direction. It's a painful process, people, you are going through, but it is definitely a process that had been there with you for a long time. But in the month of October, you're finally taking a call on this. Okay? And because of this, there is a lot of anxiety. The nine of sword energy in your higher self, because you're not, like I told you, it's not a happy energy, Scorpio. You're definitely going through this motion of change in your higher end, where from one particular known familiar place, you're moving into something completely different for yourself. And you definitely require a lot of mental clarity and strength to balance your higher self towards this love destination, towards your own self, towards the love that you hold for yourself, without that extra baggage of emotional garbage in your zone, people. And that will be cleared away. But at this moment, the anxiety is still very much there, existing. And that is why the King of Wands is coming in here, guys, to let you know, don't be anxious, but look at the bigger picture to overcome the challenges. Yes, you definitely have this in motion. But what is happening today is painful for you. But when you go through this, and then tomorrow comes, you will see the bigger picture, that it was worth every bit of the pain and effort, the lessons you have learned, to go away and meet your person, the person you love, meet them halfway. Okay, so look at the bigger picture, people. Because you're doing a mental energy of your mutual progress with the person you love, because you don't want, there is a little bit of an ego war right now in that place with the person you love. So you're kind of in that state, in that frame of mind of whether you should go back to the person, say what you have to say. If you have to bend down, surrender, apologize, do whatever you have to, but it would bring that other person back into your zone, or else the other person might just walk away. So you are in that kind of a mental frame of mind, people, where it's time for you not to be anxious over that situation, because you know that you love the person, people. Okay, and you want to bring that person back, but somewhere your ego is blocking that approach towards this progress. So now, because of that, you have to look at the bigger picture. And you don't have to get worried and anxious or stressed about the situation. That if need be, surrender your ego and move and progress towards your love in a very mutual way, because this is not a battle zone. There is no win or loss situation with the person you love. Love is not a war, people. Love is an emotion that you have to respect and honor in the right way. So if you think that this is what you need to do, please go back and respect and honor that person and that love, whoever is sitting in your zone, and look at the bigger picture, because once you do that, you will be able to rectify your problems instead of being anxious and keeping up late at night to worry about the situation. You don't have to worry about that. All you need to know and do is to be the leader in this game of love that you are at this moment holding in yourself, Scorpio, and overcome the challenges to meet the person halfway and say, okay, whatever has happened, But from now on, let's move forward because I'm also doing a lot of clearing in my zone. Some toxic energies, negative influences, negative people, negative thought is also what I'm clearing. So at this point in time, let's look at the bigger picture to take a decision to make a move at this moment in the month of October. Okay, so this is where this entire higher self energy here is, and your Akashic record for your love karma says wish is fulfilled, but it's come to me in the reverse, people, which means that it's going to take you a little bit of time to really get your wish fulfillment in place, Scorpio, because you're still going through that Five of Cups energy. You have in your higher self, people, you're trying to move away, you are moving away to a large extent, but don't forget that you're also guarding your heart and protecting and kind of nourishing that grief and pain to a certain extent. But at the same time, you also have the Queen of Swords who is here to heal and cure your sorrow, giving you that mental strength and support of the light from the universe that is setting your wheel in motion. But at this point in time, in order for you to bring back your wish fulfillment, guys, you will have to completely erase and wash away this negative energy of the Five of Cups, where you have to turn your back to pick up the Two Cups, to forget about the Three Dented Cups or the Three of Cups that you are trying to get rid of, people. Okay, so your Akashic record is going to take you a little bit longer to wash away this complete area of trouble in your zone, Scorpio. It is a little bit of an issue, people, but you know, you're working towards it. You're anxious, you're worried, you want to take that call, you want to make it happen, you want to get rid of the toxicity, the negativity, kind of a problem, the third party obligation, more so karmic obligation, children, all that, that you were holding in yourself, which had actually prevented you from going towards your own wish fulfillment. And here it is, guys, where the wish fulfillment will come to you once you can clear your own self energy, people. Now, the combined blessing is the Hanged Man in here, okay? And in this card, you are hanging. You're still not completely free, but your one leg is free, okay? Your one is tied and the other is free. But you know that at this point in time, you will have to do something quickly, or else time is going to fly out and money is going to disappear. So you are in a kind of a panic situation with this stall in your zone. You want to take action. It's a combined blessing because universe is telling you that don't waste any more time in going through these bad energies. It's time for you to move forward, Scorpio, and for you to bring back the love and the balance in your zone, the Lover's card in here. Because if you waste too much of time working around these negative energies, there is every possibility that the love will disappear or the love will vanish and will not be there. So that is also kind of stressing you out, people, because you want to quickly capture that love. And because of that, the more time you waste, you lose more money, you lose more resources, you will lose a lot of things. So you are a bit of in a panic situation with regards to your love situation in the month of October 2019, Scorpio, because you definitely want to bring it back in your zone as quickly as possible to get the wisdom in order to free yourself. The Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so it's a matter of that light coming down to your zone. The trilogy of light, when it hits your conscious self, guys, that's when you will be able to completely free yourself from that self-sabotage of your own mental entrapment that had been holding you a hostage in a situation that you probably had created for yourself. So you are going to get that wisdom soon enough. And once you get that wisdom to receive the fourth cup from the universe, you will be able to quickly move and free the other leg that is still tied up. Completely free yourself towards bringing your love back into your zone, people. So you are, it's that a little bit of that situation in the month of October that is kind of, it's like stalling you because you're crossing through the motions of the other stuff that you are slowly taking care of to wash it away so that you can completely free yourself to move forward with your partner in love, people. And you're waiting for that wisdom because you do know that it is a mental entrapment, people. It's a mental sabotage of your eight of sword energy. Nobody is holding you but yourself. But because of your conscious self that is so so high, you're not being able to release yourself or free yourself, because every time you are looking at the situation, you are going in yourself like thinking, oh, if I move away, the other people will suffer, and so on and so forth. But by doing that, you are not realizing how much of injury you are doing to your own self, people. Okay, so you're waiting for that wisdom. You are kind of coming to terms with this. You're coming to terms with this wisdom where you know that in order for me to bring back this love in my zone, I'll have to free myself. And the moment that light hits my consciousness, that will be the fourth cup of wisdom that will come to me from the universe, people. So your higher self is going around this energy level in the month of October 2019, Scorpio. But what is crowning your love reading here is the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles, people. It's beautiful, okay? It looks like you have got back the confidence in your 3D, okay? And like it's coming to the point where you feel that you are confident enough to take care not only of yourself, but of the person you love too. And maybe of some bit of the third party situation where you are still liable to hold the fort. But you're kind of that protector, the nurturer, the king who has the balance in his kingdom to protect and nourish people who come under his kingdom. And here you are. And here you are, Scorpio. You are getting that message from the King of Coins to let you know that you are the shining leader of confidence. Get your strength back in the right way. Feel good about yourself because you have achieved a lot. You have moved up the ladder. We have given you that position of the King of Pentacles because you have that ability to take care of those who are with you or under you. Okay, so which means that the person you love, people, you are also able to take care of that particular person as well, and of your love, and whatever other responsibilities that are still existing within your zone. Okay, you're not moving away, but at the same point in time, whatever troubled area in your higher self, guys, you're coming to terms with the fact that those higher area trouble, the grief, the sorrow, was a part of your own illusion. Okay? You had imagined it more so. It's the moon card in the reverse. And the moon, after the eclipse, is clearing away the dark energies from your zone, people. And because it is clearing away the dark energies, you are getting the clear clarity that whatever you had thought was never possible, or whatever you had feared, and you had kind of been terrorized into believing that they will never leave you, you can now see that that was nothing but an illusion of yourself, like the Eight of Swords energy. You were keeping your mind in a place entrapped with those kind of fear and dread and situation that involved the Three of Swords or the Three of Arrows, which had made your heart bleed, guys. which was giving you so much of trouble with regards to your own illusions, that now you're clearing away because you have come to the understanding with the Queen of Wands, who has come in here to give you that mental clarity with her sword, with her terms and conditions, that you don't have to bleed anymore. You don't have to be in pain anymore, because what you had believed in life was right was just an illusion of your understanding. And then the people you had believed was made for you was also an illusion, was just your own illusion that you had kind of made up in yourself to have feared going forward, because you felt kind of trapped in that zone, because you thought that you have taken their complete responsibility till the end, So you had that kind of fear, the terror, the dread to have walked away from the Three of Sword energy, because it was giving you suffering, it was causing you pain, but even then you were still holding on to that pain and suffering, which at this point in time, in the month of October, you have started to clear, because look at your foundation energy, guys, the Ten of Cups. You're bringing back the beautiful abundance of your emotional fulfillment, people. The Ten of Cups is the highest vibration energy with regards to your emotions, where everything that you have desired, with regards to your love situation, with regards to your own conditions, with regards to your own understanding of the person you love, you are bringing back in your foundation, guys. You are bringing back the Ten of Cups energy, the beautiful abundance and prosperity of your emotions, people. So it's a beautiful middle spread, guys. It's a beautiful middle spread for you, Scorpio. I'm delighted to see this beautiful spread in the middle of your reading here, guys. It's beautiful. Please clarify the King of Cups, illusions in the reverse, the Three of Arrows, and the Ten of Cups for me, please. Oops. There you go. The Nine of Cups, people. You're bringing back your wish fulfillment, which is your Akashic destiny, I told you. You have to clear the higher self, but in the 3D, you have started to clear, because that light has hit your conscious self in the month of October, which is why you're being able to work with the high vibrational energy to bring back the 10 of coins or the 10 of pentacles in your love life, people. In your love life, you're getting back your confidence. You're getting back your leadership ability. You're coming to the terms and understandings of knowing that all the self-sabotage, all the grief, all the pain, you really, there was nothing to get scared of, because those were just illusions and dark energy that the moon now is moving away, clearing your heart as well of the pain and sorrow, and in return giving you back the Ten of Cups in your zone, people. Wow. And that is making you go back into the Nine of Cups, or the high vibrational energy, right in the middle of your spread, people. Right in the middle of your spread. What is the message from the Nine of Cups, or the high vibrational energy for the Scorpio here? What is that they're bringing back into their life with regards to their love situation? Oops. There are too many cards. I'm going to ask again. Please clarify the Nine of Cups for me here. Yeah. You have done this work of asking the divine for your help, for help to let you move out of that troubled area. The Four of Swords in the reverse, guys. Okay? To begin this new phase in your life with the Ace of Wands. So you have managed to clear away your mental energy to a large extent because you have taken the help of the universe for their guidance to let you know that yes, it is okay for you to restart another journey of love or another phase in your life towards your love destination, guys. So you have actually done a lot of work for yourself, Scorpio. And that is the reason, in your higher self, the way you're working, in the 3D, the way you're working, people, is allowing you to move forward into the Nine of Cups, the high vibrational energy, because you have managed to clear away a lot of your negative influences with regards to your own understanding in this love journey, guys. You have got a hold of your own self issues in the right way, people. Now, in the past or the recent past, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse with regards to your recent past energy in this love situation, which tells me that you had tried to come clean with regards to your own understanding and value system, ethics and morals with regards to you approaching this love situation in a very complete and honest fashion. In the recent past, you did not try to deceive anybody, you did not try to dupe anyone, but you wanted to approach this love situation from your part, from your angle, in a very honest way, Scorpio. Very, very honest way, people. Please clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse for me here, for the recent or past energy here. You wanted to be truthful about your situation, Scorpio. Maybe that is what you tried to deal with, but in a very honest way. You wanted to let your partner know, the person you love, too many cards, that, whatever decision you were coming to, death in the reverse, yeah, that you could not do it right then, you could not end situations right away. And I think what happened is here, you were very clear and honest about your situation in life, Scorpio. That even if the other person wanted you to end situations then and there, you were not able to do that. You had to halt that situation. And you were very clear about your approach towards the third party obligation, karmic situation, social obligations, whatever factor was a combined messy area in your life, guys. But you tried, your honest approach was to tell the other person that, I cannot end situations right now and here. We'll have to wait in order to move forward and wait till I can settle down things and end situations. So that is the reason why that approach, that honest confession or that honest approach was blocked, because you were not able to move forward with regards to the death in the reverse, because you were not able to end things in order to begin something new for yourself, Scorpio. What is a message from the death card in the reverse with regards to this, please? What's the message from the death card in reverse for Scorpio? Now, remember, energies are interchangeable, people. So it could be either you or your partner, somebody who was not able to really react to that situation of finishing things off in their zone at that point in time. But you were being helped by the moon again. You have a lot of moon card, guys. And the moon had started clearing up your zone from the past, getting yourself freed out so that you could move fearlessly and adventurously towards your destination, people, the Knight of Wands, okay? So this clearing had started from some time back. Even though things did not end, really, But your honest approach had helped the moon to let you know that yes, we are here to help you to see through the illusions and the darkness of your own self belief and ideas that you are holding in yourself, people. What is the connecting card between the past and the present now for Scorpio? So you were getting the help of the universe, Scorpio, from a very long time or from the recent past. Universal forces were at work with you with regards to your love energy, because after the eclipses, as I said, the moon is still a very prominent part of the universal force till the end of the year. So you will come up with a lot of moon card during the next course of my reading as well, guys. So what's connecting you now is the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Coins upright, and then you have the Queen of Coins in the reverse, people. So it is what you have to begin the new harvest. The seeds that you have sown with the light that's coming down to your conscious self to begin this adventure with the Princess of Coins. So with whatever you have, guys, you have to lay down your excessive pride in order to go towards the next harvest. So over here, that Five of Swords, as I was talking about, mutual progress. If you have to make amendments in your love zone, people, you will definitely have to come to terms with your excessive ego, Scorpio, and look at the bigger picture with the King of Wands. Okay? And if you can do that, then you will not have any stress or tension or anxiety with regards to beginning or sowing the seeds of the new harvest with whatever you have, guys, to begin this adventure, to build it back again, to be independent in your own way, Scorpio, to get all the luxuries and comfort for yourself as well as for your love situation, people. But you will have to work towards it in a very nice way, in a very clean way, not with ego, not with pride, not with stuff like that will block your zone once again. You cannot afford to do that anymore because your physical 3D energy is the Nine of Swords again. So you got the anxiety card here, you got the anxiety card here as well, people. In the physical world, you're worried as well. And the reason you're worried is because you're not being able to completely come to terms with accepting this mutual progression, to look at the bigger picture, to work for yourself first, to build back your Nine of Pentacles. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of your own ego and self-imprisonment, people. You have to free yourself from all kinds of doubt and negative beliefs that has been holding you back. Because the Nine of Arrows and the Nine of Swords is very much here in the 3D as well, in your physical energy, guys. So you're going through that tension in the month of October as well. That's keeping you awake in the night, And it's not a good energy to have. I don't like that card, but it is. It is worry, it is stress, it is tension that you are going through at this point. Although the middle of your spread is beautiful. It's beautiful. Please clarify the Nine of Swords energy for me. But this Nine of Swords is showing up in here, guys, which is what you cannot juggle with anymore. You cannot juggle with this tension and the stress and the worry. You cannot keep doing this, people. You have to start looking at things from a different perspective, because you have learned your lessons quite well by now. So if you cannot do what you have to do, Scorpio, you will only end up wasting time in order to bring back your love in the right direction, people. So it's time to get up and kick up your heels to do things what you have to do. You cannot afford to disbalance your life anymore, please. Okay, because the Two of Pentacles in the reverse talks about all that you're juggling through, because you're juggling through your words, you're juggling through your actions, you're juggling through your mental confusion as well, as to how I can, do this, whether at all I can do this, so on and so forth. So you're going through that motion in life in the physical world, people, as well. But the more you do it, the more amount of time you lose. Rather, if you can take constructive action on your end, Scorpio, that's going to help you, people, because it shows a loss of balance in yourself too. There is a lot of overwhelmed, sensational part of your story, a very disorganized feeling with regards to this anxiety and trouble that is in your zone. You have to learn to look at life from a different perspective, not from one angle, from different angles that is going to clarify and clear the situation. What is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse about? The Princess of Wands. Yeah, it's about the new beginning, guys, that you are thinking about. But you're kind of, that there is no indecision that you will have to move forward in your love zone, people. There is no indecision. But what it is how fast you can get back control of your own situation before you can begin this next journey is what you are kind of confused, overwhelmed, disorganized about, because you want to get that strength back with regards to your finance, with regards to your emotions, with regards to everything in your zone to begin this harvest. First, for yourself, to nourish yourself in the right direction so that you can nourish the new beginning as well, people. Okay, but there is no indecision on the fact that you have to move forward. You have to go forward. What is the message from the Princess of Wands, please? What is her message to Scorpio here? What is she letting us know? But it is that energy, people, that, at one hand, you feel that you are so disorganized with everything in life because you are going through all these motions. And on the other hand, there is no indecision that you will have to begin the next journey. So that is kind of catching your sleep in night, guys. She's letting you know it's time to bring the sun back into your zone, people, Scorpio, with regards to your love situation. So the more you delay, again, there is no indecision on that. There is no indecision that you have to bring the sun back. Look at this. You want to be illuminated now in your 3D, because the 5D is giving you all the signals, people. So it's time for you to be illuminated in the right direction and moving ahead towards the end of the month. 6 of Arrows or 6 of Swords. You people are moving away from that emotional stagnation of your own self energy. You're moving away, guys. You have been able to clear a lot for yourself because you have come to terms to understand that you don't need that bad stuff in your life anymore. And you're either relocating or moving away. Physical relocation could also be a possibility for some people, traveling overseas, traveling over water, or whatever you're doing, going in search of a new job. Relocation from that point of view could also happen to some people. And also to some people, mentally also, you are cleaning up the dark energies, people, to such an extent because you have realized that you cannot hold on to that sorrow, to that grief, to that pain, to that suffering anymore in your life. You don't want it, you don't need it. You're clearing that up by the end of October, people. Please clarify the 6 of Arrows or the 6 of Swords for me, please. And once you can heal yourself, Scorpio, in the right way, you can do anything with your love situation. There is no doubt about that. Yeah. You're going to get up and fight for this love, people, in the 3D. The 9 of Wands in the reverse and the 7 of Wands in the upright. Look at this. Look at this. And that's why you're clearing your zone, people. Yeah. You're determined to bring this back into your zone. You have been injured in the past and you have gone through that pain and the grief and that suffering, the guilt, the sorrow, whatever it is. But you're going to stay put in that place because you want to bring back the ninth cup of happiness in your love zone, people. You're not moving away from your grit and determination to fight this battle, to win the person over, to bring the love back in the physical world, even though you are tired and exhausted with everything that is going on in your zone, but you're still going to fight for it because you want to have that back in your love life. And you are going to make every effort to bring this person back in your zone in the right possible way, not moving away at this point in time from your determination, from your emotions, from your strength, and from your strategies that you are building in your area, guys. Now, your environment is giving you the permission from the Prince of Coins, people. Okay, they are asking you to move ahead. They're letting you know it's okay. You start very young. You are at the beginning of this journey, but you will be able to make this happen. There are opportunities. You have to work hard to develop this love story, but there are opportunities that is there in the environment for you, Scorpio. So make that happen. Please make that happen. At this point in time, don't sit back and delay this matter anymore, because the more you delay, the more time you lose, and the more you lose in your love zone. Please clarify the Prince of Coins for me. You have to work hard for it, sure. Environment is giving you the permission to work hard, people, but you have to make it a point to develop this love story, to work hard, because the opportunities are coming to you from the environment and letting you know, yes, you can do it if you want, because judgment is going to wake you up, guys. Karma is coming in from the environment to let you know that you have to move up the ladder. It's a hard work to reach the position of the Queen of Pentacles, or the person you love, to reach her. Okay, it could be a he or a she, doesn't matter, people. But this person is in the form of the Queen of Pentacles. And you, Scorpio, you have to wake up from your slumber. Reflect on yourself. Understand this judgment call of your own karma from the environment, which is telling you you definitely will have to now put in some bit of effort to reach this person in here. It's not going to be easy for you. You will have to work hard, but opportunities are there for you. We are giving you the opportunities to develop this love back in the right way, but you have to do the hard work, Scorpio. You have to make that effort, because you definitely, in the past, you haven't really done a complete work on this love story to bring the sun out. And once you reach the Queen of Pentacles, the sun will automatically shine in your zone. But you have to go up the stairs, in order to meet her or him, whoever it is, with the right karmic destination in your zone. We are giving you the pathway. We will show you the way. The opportunities will float into your zone, but you have to reach her in order to bring the sun back into your love life, guys. Your hope and fear is the Nine of Wands, people. Okay? Which is that injured part of the story, as I told you. You have been severely hurt for whatever amount of time, whatever amount of reason, from people in your zone who has come in to interfere in your love life, Whatever has happened doesn't matter, but there has been a lot of injury with regards to your own self as well. So your hope and fear is that you don't get injured anymore as you are walking up the steps to meet your partner, people. And that is a very, very relatable kind of an energy with regards to your hope and fear. Please clarify the Nine of Staves for me, or the Nine of Wands in the hope and fear situation, please. It is definitely a little bit, worrisome because you're scared that, you shouldn't lose out on bringing back the Ten of Cups, people. Your emotional fulfillment that I was just talking about, you had a Ten of Cups in here too, right here. So that's your hope and fear, that you should be able to bring the Ten of Cups, that emotional fulfillment back with your own hard work in your love zone. That is definitely going to give you back the Sun and the Ten of Cups. But it's your kind of fear psychosis more so. But look at the outcome, people. Power. And that's who you guys are. Both you people have come into your power. It's the Emperor and the Empress, Arthur, in here. This card is so beautiful. I had received this card for another reading as well. I forget which one. Okay, and here comes King Arthur, people, with his own kingdom. The King of Pentacles, and then both you people, the Emperor and the Empress together in this card of power, which is where you people are coming and meeting each other at the end of the month of October. Bringing in the power together, people. Bringing in the power together in this love story. Can you believe this? Such a beautiful outcome. Such a beautiful outcome, because when I saw this, I was like, wow, everything gets balanced out because you people have done the work in the month of October to bring back that power of love in your zone. That leadership, the responsibility, and the authority. The ability to lead and to be inspired with your love at this point in time, at the end of October, because the bottom of the deck for you, Scorpio, is transformation. Okay, things are moving out, the old energies are changing, new energies are floating in from the month of November. Your direction in life is completely changing in love, Scorpio. Please clarify the power card for me, please. And both you guys are in power, not just one of you people. So whoever you're in love with, Scorpio, you're going to meet them on an equal turn. Not somebody who is less than you or not somebody who is more than you. But both you guys will begin this journey with the Fool card sitting in the right power together, people. Because things are completely changing for you, Scorpio. Things are completely changing for you because transformation has walked into your love zone, which means the energies are completely moving and you will begin your love once again. But right now, you are going to take that leap of faith with regards to your love situation because you want to begin this journey, people, to transform all the energies so that this journey can begin to walk again. Please give me one major arcana to wind up the reading in here, please. One major arcana, please, to wind up the reading for Scorpio. You're moving towards transformation, people, and that is happening. It's going to happen. It may be a little bit slow in the beginning to start with, but it's going to happen. It is happening. Any transformation doesn't happen in one day. It takes a little bit of a time, people, but it is. It is. See, you're putting down the Five of Wands, the bad energy, the dark energy. You're turning your back towards that issue in life. You don't want to obstruct your own movement towards your own victory anymore. So you're moving away from that dark energy of that rivalry, the battle, the ego, everything that had been sitting in your zone, people, for a very long time, Scorpio. And you're moving ahead to meet the person you love with your complete strength and power to match the person. Freeing yourself, the Eight of Swords, guys. That's very important for you, Scorpio. One major arcana to wind up the reading in here for Scorpio, please. Freeing yourself from that mental imprisonment. You don't want that anymore, Scorpio. You have seen what trouble it has caused you, and you don't want to bring that back in your zone, please. Okay, I'm not getting a major arcana, I'm getting all the other messages. Putting down the Ten of Swords, people, to begin the Eight of Pentacles in your life. Okay? So killing that bad energy. Actually, the major arcana is sitting right here, guys. Magic. Oops. See how it jumped out. Magic. Magic, magic, magic. The Nine of Cups. And your control and power is coming back. Is coming back. The Emperor, guys, to help you move towards the King of Pentacles in here, people. And both you people will move mutually again. Five of Swords. In order to raise your own vibrations, to enjoy your comfort and luxury in life. For which at this point in time, you will be preparing and planning. It's going to take you a little bit of a time to reach the Ten of Pentacles in here that you are definitely going to bring back in your zone. Magic is going to, because that is what the transformation is all about, people. Magic is happening in your zone, Scorpio. So stay blessed. Love you, people. Until then, goodbye. Khuda Hafiz. God bless and namaste.